Friends, in this tutorial we are going to authenticate the login form if the username and password is correct or not. So let's start. First of all, we have to create a connection to the database. So opening the login form. Here we go. We have added the click event to the login button in previous tutorial. So if you don't know, so watch my previous tutorial, that is uh, click event to the button. So in this tutorial, uh, this method will be executed when the login button is clicked. So we have to verify if the user is authorized or not. So we have already created a database that name is user, and we have inserted the value, that is this value, username Ajay SSJ4, email ID and password Ajay. So uh, we have inserted one row in our database. So now we have to check. First of all, we have to take value from user through that through this through this text box. So this text box name is uname line edit, and this pass underscore line edit. So let's take that value. First, creating a username, creating a variable username equals to self dot u name underscore line edit dot text. The text method is used to get text from that text edit, line edit, and then password. Same for password also. Save dot pass underscore line edit dot text. So we have taken the value from this text box to this variable name called username and password. So let's check if the username is valid or not. So first of all, we have to create a connection to the database. So connection equals to SQLite 3 dot connect. Our database name is login dot db. We have already created database in a previous tutorial. You can watch my tutorial from playlist. So we have connected database. Now we have to fire the query to the database. So let's result, because our query, my query result returns a result, that is the number of rows affected or result. So connection dot execute method is used to execute query on database. So select star from users, a table name is users, where username equals to question mark and password equals to question mark. Finally, then we replace that question mark with the our value, that is username variable we have already declared and defined, username and password. So this is query returns result. So now we have to check if we have to count rows. If user present, that returns number of rows, uh, that is one or more. So we have to count number of rows affected from that query. So uh, we I am using result dot fetch all method. This method is used to fetch all the rows from uh, that query. If Ajay SSJ4, for example, this this username present uh, in 4 times or 10 times in database, so that returns 4 and 10 rows, and then we have to count number of rows. So len function is used to count length of uh, that list. This method fetch all returns a list that contains the all rows. So len function is used to count length of list, and then comparing that length if greater than 0 means user found, because if user not present, that returns 0 rows. So this is the logic behind the authentication. So if user found, so print user found. Else else user not found. Let's check this example. Double click on that file. Now my username and password is this. So Ajay SSJ4, username and password is Ajay. Let's log in and check what is output. Error, name SQLite is not defined. So I forgot to import SQLite package. So simply import SQLite 3, save that file, and again run that file. Now Ajay SSJ4 Ajay. Let's check. You can see user found. And now try another example, like XYZ, whatever. You can see user not found. So this is our login authentication. So in this tutorial we have we have authenticate user from the database, whether the user is valid or not. So in next tutorial we are going to open a new window if the user is authenticated. Otherwise we are going to display a message box, user not found. So thanks for watching.